Hi, I'm Heather O with BizzBuzzTV. I'm here at Marissa's in Trumbull for the annual Cardinal Shehan Center's Stump the Schwab event, and this is trivia to the max for any sports enthusiast. Teams gather to go head-to-head against ESPN's sports statistical guru, Schwab. So let the games begin. After his run as ESPN's first and only statistician, Howie now donates his time gathering trivia and hosting events. How did you get involved with the Cardinal Shehan Center?
Well, actually, Mike Riccio, who I've known for several years, and Terry O'Connor came up to ESPN a few years ago and presented the idea of doing a Stump the Schwab night to raise money, and I was all for it, and we came up with ideas to generate questions and get teams involved and get corporate sponsorship, and we're having a lot of fun doing this.
And this is your fourth year coming.
Right.
And what's the competition like tonight?
You know what? This has been a fun event because a lot of teams take this very seriously and are really into it. So this year I had to come up with some tougher questions. But I think we'll have a good time. That's the key thing, is for everyone to have fun and enjoy themselves and raise money for the Shehan Center, which is really the key thing tonight.
Well, Howie, thank you so much for being a part of this.
My pleasure. Nice to be here.
Well, I'm here with Carl and his team from Citizens Bank. Welcome to the Stump the Schwab event. How are you guys gearing up for tonight?
Well, we've been studying all day while we were supposed to be working, or most of us anyway, so.
And why do you come to this event?
Well, personally, I grew up at the Shehan Center, 7 years old, basketball, you name it there, and I wanted to support some hometown groups.
But it takes more than just a home field advantage, as we soon found out. What's the competition like?
It's usually pretty good. We've won it 2, I think, of the last 3 years, but it's not an easy
Is
task.
it a fun time?
Yeah, it's a good time. Obviously, you have to like sports, which all of us do. That's why we do it. And I think we, in general, like to try and give back to the community in any way we can. And this happens to be a fun event and an opportunity to do that, something a little different. In general, it's just a good night out and we have fun doing it.
And with that, Howie led off with the first question.
Since 1988, 12 different men have won the U.S. Open Tennis Singles Championship. Wow. He went with tennis this year? He never did tennis before. Citizens Bank, start off.
Pete Sampras.
Pete Sampras is correct. Point for Citizens Bank.
As the game continued, questions became increasingly harder, and teams were pushed to the limit.
I'm out for the round. Schneider, you can add to your point total.
Is a guess. Leighton Hewitt?
Leighton Hewitt is a hell of a guess. That's correct. Now, since everyone else is out, you're moving right back into this game after the 0 in the first round. Told you were warming up.
And because the competition is all to support the Cardinal Shehan Center, you can always buy a second chance.
Incorrect. 99. Would you like to use your mulligan? Mulligan is being used by Bertram.
Win or lose, you can always find some sort of trophy to bring home. If you go to the Cardinal Shehan Center events, you'll probably see some of Mike Riccio's sports memorabilia at the silent auction tables. And Mike, how did you get involved with the Cardinal Shehan Center?
Well, I've been working with Terry O'Connor in the Cardinal Shehan Center for a number of years now. I have a sports memorabilia business that focuses on fundraising events.
And Mike, how did you get involved with Stump the Schwab?
Well, this particular event, I've worked on a few other fundraising events with Schwab, and I thought it would be another great opportunity to help raise money for the Shehan Center.
And how are you at sports trivia?
Yeah, so-so.
At some point, though, it came to the final round between the last two standing teams.
Ryan Braun is incorrect. Ryan Braun had 109.
This year's winner was our friends from Citizens Bank. So if you think you've got what it takes to stump the Schwab, bring your A-team to this great charity event.